I need that to threaten you. What are you doing?
I need that to threaten you.
What? No! You can't just follow them all.
Chaos, though.
Look at him.
Chaos is easy.
He looks so cool. Oh my god. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Tia and I react to things on this channel, and today we start season 2 of Fallout. I say today, even though I said that I watched the last episode of season 1, the season finale, like an hour ago. And now I'm already on to season 2. I'm very excited. Just today I had time and energy to film, so I'm like, might as well jump to season 2 right away. Like I've said, I tried to be done with season 1 before season 2 starts, which was obviously did not work, and it takes a while to make these videos. So I'm here now, doing these as fast as I can. I can't believe that now I'm starting season 2, and I can't believe it's like 2 months late. But, well, a month and a half. But I'm very excited. The season finale was fantastic. I think the whole first season as a whole, like, great stuff. Really, really good. Like, the story, every episode was interesting. Every episode I was like, this is great. Often in shows there are episodes between that are like, they are there, they feel more like filler episodes, they feel more like the important stuff is happening here, but then let's just do something here with the other characters now, or something, you know, like it feels like that often with shows. I think in this show, or at least now that I'm thinking back, I can't think of episodes like that, or storylines like that I was like, I'm not really interested. But okay, fine, let's like see what this is. I feel like everything was something that I really wanted to hear more about. Everything was interesting. The season finale was so full of like revelations, revealing new stuff, new information about Lucy's dad, Hank, about Lucy's mom, Rose, about Moldaver, about the Brotherhood, about Vault 31 and Norm in there, and Cooper and his wife, and Vault Tech, and like so many things we learned in the finale, which is very cool. Cool. I really, really liked the finale. And now we are off to a new adventure in Vegas, I guess. Maybe we journey to Vegas first. I'm assuming that we're not going to be like in Vegas in the first episode, or maybe we are. And I'm guessing now that Moldaver is dead, because the first season kind of felt like the big bad who we are now looking for, who is like the main target, is Moldaver. Well, now she's dead, and now we kind of find out that she's not the enemy. That she was fighting against Vault Tech and fighting against all of this, so she was kind of the good guy. And Hank, for example, the dad, is not. He's on the opposite side. So he's on his way to Vegas. So I'm guessing there is someone else in Vegas, or some group of people, or a vault or something, that is the next big bad of now this season. So someone bigger, more important, more dangerous than Moldaver was, who was the one we were aiming towards for season 1. So who are we now aiming towards in season 2? That's why I don't think that we will be in Vegas right away. Or then maybe in Vegas we have to find that person. Or maybe we find that person right away and then we have to like work through stuff with that person or those people or that community or that vault or whatever, trying to get answers and trying to see what all of this is about and who is behind everything. Because clearly Moldaver is not behind everything. I'm still curious about in Vault 4 they were like, they had the ritual and they were like worshipping her and they had like pictures of her there and stuff. The Flame Mother or something like that they call her. I wonder why that is. And I wonder if they will hear about her passing and how that affects their religion towards her. Lucy and the Ghoul are now on their way to Vegas following Hank, and Maximus is going back with the Brotherhood, or he's with the Brotherhood now. And Norm is in Vault 31, figured out all this like backstory about the dad and about Vault 31 and what is there and what they're like trying to do. And now he's stuck there. I think those are the main things I'm excited for this season. I think it's gonna be the same amount of episodes, 8 episodes. I have a feeling, like my prediction for this season is that the dad is gonna die in the end of this season. Or I won't be surprised if he's gonna die. That he's now kind of, in some ways also, the main bad guy now. Like the closest one. Of course, he's not the highest up in the company or highest up in the hierarchy, like at all. But I feel like now he's the first target that we have, that we need to get rid of him. And then I guess we're gonna find out about Cooper's family. He's been looking for his family for 200 years. I'm also starting to, like now in between, I was thinking about like him being so like, where's my family? You know, like going after them so persistently. I wonder, is it possible? Because Barb, his wife, was involved in Vault-Tec, and he of course didn't accept that, and he was very shocked when he heard it in the earpiece. He heard her talk about like dropping the bombs and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, is it really that he's looking for her still? That he's somehow forgiven her and now just wants to find her and reunite their beautiful family? Or is it possible that after he found out what she is involved in, he left her, she died or something, the daughter, maybe something happened to her as well, maybe they're both dead, and he started a new family. And now he's looking for that family. I could be very, very way off with this, but I was thinking about that now. Or is he really keeping himself alive with the vials and the, you know, in the wasteland for 200 years to be reunited with his wife, who is a terrible person? Or maybe it's just his daughter, I don't know. Or maybe his daughter has a family. I don't know how she would have survived for 200 years. Again, like all these questions, I don't know. But that's why I'm like, is it possible that he has a new family? That's just a random thought. So I think his family will be a big thing in this season. And I think the flashbacks are gonna keep going. We're gonna keep finding out more about Vault-Tec and everything that was happening back then while we're going with this storyline. So in that way, I guess we have Moldaver, whatever her name was in the real name was, and the wife and all of that happening at the same time in the background. And then I guess Brotherhood, like Max being way higher up in the Brotherhood now, because the boss was like, we should start a new Brotherhood together. So I wonder if they're gonna do that, or he is somehow gonna be in charge of things, or if he's just now like a regular knight with the suit and stuff. I don't know, we'll see. These are my guesses. These are my thoughts right now before starting season 2. I'm very excited. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're doing good, and thanks for liking and subscribing and all those things. So let's watch season 2, episode 1 of Fallout, called The Innovator. Is this the Innovator of Vault-Tec? We don't know. What is this? Let's find out. Let's go. The Man Who Knew. Oh yeah, season 1 in the pilot we started with the names Lucy, Maximus the Ghoul. Now we start with The Man Who Knew.
And my heart beats so that I can hardly speak.
Cheek to cheek.
And I seem to find the
On strike, Robco, robot, scab.
Robco Industries is creating greater efficiency in the workplace. If the American
People not
government
be very
needs a
happy
hand
with
in
robots.
settling our
Robot
more
house.
international disputes,
We didn't vote for this dumb maggot. Oh, yes, we did.
This looks
Every
like
dollar spent is a vote cast. And that fellow right there, He has more votes than every one of those pan-headed politicians in Washington.
Justin Thoreau.
You his biggest fan of something? Yes, I believe I am.
He looks exactly like him.
You know, I try and see it from your perspective, but it's hard to imagine being so dim as to be caught off guard by the inevitable.
He looks like he's gonna be a big character in this season.
Hit me in the mouth. I think I'd enjoy it.
Did you?
I'm rarely wrong, but let's move on. That is $31 million. Allow me to put this on the back of your neck. What the hell is it?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Call it good old-fashioned.
I'm sure he's gonna do it
All I
for the
want
sake of the scene.
is to insert this into the back of your neck, and all that nice money right there is yours.
Well,
How about I break those hands you've never used? See if you even notice. Then we'll take his money. These fucking rich people will suffer.
oh my god, it's some kind of control. That he's gonna do what he says or something.
I'd like for you to do me a small favor.
Kill your friends.
Get rid of your friends.
Yeah. And he's just gonna do it.
Bill.
Oh, this is crazy.
Bill.
Well, you fellows do use the H&H nail gun. You should feel good about it.
Oh.
You paid for all of it.
Now I can start hearing the squishiness. Oh. What, no baby turn these down? Okay. Okay. Does this mean it worked? That you could
The
just...
world may end, but progress marches on.
Wonderful.
And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
So, okay. But was it like when I think of the people who were in the table at Voltec in the finale talking to Barb and Bud, was he was aware? He just looks so much like the house. Robert House? I feel like one of them was in the, maybe it was Robert House then, who was in the table with them, right? Why does he look so much like him and he also smokes and he just reminds me a lot of, we just saw that guy on TV and now we're seeing him and they have the mustache and the cigarettes and the dark hair, like they just look very similar. But I think that the guy from TV was in that room with them. Ah, nah.
This asshole has been tormenting us cons since before your granddaddies were born. And today! So little.
That's the ghoul's jacket.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah. The noose around his neck. It's always, oh my god.
She was a reasonable woman. Till you matching jacket motherfuckers had to move in.
Match your jacket, motherfuckers.
But you can't hear me. I'll say it louder. I said I'm about ready to get on with it.
That's the sign for Lucy. But she's not doing anything.
Fuck.
traveling companion there? We are hunting down my father, who is not a good guy. And on this journey, we found ourselves in need of food and supplies.
Fucking shoot!
The idea was I would shoot him down, he'd take your weapons, and use whatever violence necessary in order for us to escape. Which, in my experience thus far, it's a lot of violence. So, I'm really hoping you'll agree to Plan C. You just let us go. And we keep the caps you gave me. Which, to be clear, we do need
Of course.
for our survival. And just to ask the question, would it help if I said please?
I love her.
Whoever kills the girl gets to eat the dog.
Okie dokie.
I love that she's in the dinosaur. And she is a good shot. That's nice. Through the glasses. That's very cool.
To the town of our rode a stranger.
Yes, let's go. Mr. Cowboy.
His business no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among the men.
He's so cool, I'm gonna lie.
Big iron on his hip. All around, he's an outlaw, loose and running. Came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. Big iron on his hip.
I do like them together. It's such a weird duo. Or trio, I guess. You count the dog. What was that thing that he used? Is it just like radiation? Because then he just throws it away. Because wasn't it that radiation like heals him?
Well, all that matters to me is you shoot that fucking rope.
Well, I did, didn't I?
It took a while. Look at this. So do they actually know where Hank went? Are they following some kind of track? How do they know they're just in the middle of the desert? Or, I guess, we're here.
Bombs got shot down. Most of them, anyway.
Oh. So Vegas still looks the same?
Well, if they could do that for Las Vegas, why couldn't they just do that for America?
Because there was no they. There was a him.
Mm.
A man by the name of Robert House.
Robert House. Yeah, he just cared about himself.
Family went. They're safe there.
Nowhere near Robert House is safe.
Why would
my
we
dad
think?
go to Las Vegas?
Well, that too. And why would his family go there? And why would we think they're still alive? Like, him trying to find them, does he actually think that we will just... I will find them and then we'll have a nice family life together? Oh, there we go.
Earning potential with the end of the world.
Yeah, see, this is him, right? Robert House.
Okay, and I want you to pick out your 3 favorite outfits and your favorite toy, okay?
We're gonna go
And meet
now.
me back here.
Okay. But we will be back somehow because he's with her in the birthday party when the bombs drop. And that looks like, it doesn't look like they are on a run and then they just do jobs in random birthday parties around. It looks like, at least from there, that it, like, everything is normal. But I still think that because he's with her alone at work, like he took her with him, I would think that that means that Barb is out of the picture. Or I mean, she has a very important job as well, so maybe it's like if one of them would take her to work, it would be him. I don't know. But okay, so now we're just gonna run away. The new car again.
Where are we going, Daddy?
Bakersfield. We're gonna go to Bakersfield, sweetie, okay?
What about Mommy? Is she coming with us?
Like, how do you explain to this little girl?
From Los Angeles County will commence in 10 seconds.
What was that look? But didn't they just say on the radio that they're testing?
Commencing test. Repeat. This is a test.
But everyone panics.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh! No worries, Brotherhood is here. What a crazy thing that then he is the face of all of this. But did the Brotherhood only start after the bombs had dropped? There was no Brotherhood of Steel before, like during the normal times. Nice lollipop. Raj?
Have you seen Norm?
Norm has been sent for a leadership exchange program to Vault 31.
So this is how they explain that he's gone.
Everyone's moving up in the world but me.
Reg, the water chip, which we need to survive, which is broken.
Oh, right, yeah, that. Ugh. Let me know if I can help. I'm no engineer, but you'd be surprised what a guy with a PhD in event planning can...
I love that he wanted to be her, you know? And he knows nothing about what's happening.
Heavy is the crown.
You don't know the half of it.
Yeah, honestly,
See
you
what I'm up
don't.
against.
I feel like we don't.
I leave my quarters, take a right turn, another right turn to the elevator.
Oh
Here in
yeah,
phase
she's the
2,
boss.
It's a left and a left to the elevator.
Yep, again. Everything is the other way here, so just do the opposite of what you used to do.
The contrast between like what kind of problems people in the vaults have compared to people on the surface. Like people on the surface are being blown up and starved to death and turned to ghouls and all this stuff like every day. And here the main issue is that like now I'm in a new vault and I have to turn left instead of right and it's hard to remember. You know, like it's so ridiculous, which is why I love it. Like they obviously do that on purpose, but the contrast is great for the comedy.
Heck of a wife you got, Chet.
We're not actually married.
And a beautiful baby.
Not mine.
I never had a family. What happened?
Oh my god.
I don't have a family either, Davey.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy it. This way.
Oh my god. It's just this. I don't have a family either.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
the
you.
nanny, I guess. Oh, it's
That's
just you.
Davey. I mean, bless his heart, but you know.
Just seeing if you've gotten around to giving me a job assignment yet. Just because, you know, everyone else has one.
You have a job.
And I need someone to take care of the baby, and it's used to you.
But
It.
he is not my baby. Everyone is acting like he is.
Chet?
Would you at least consider giving him a name? Because the neighbors have
Oh
started
my
to call
God.
him Chet Jr.
Let's go with that then.
Well, see, Chet Jr. was my father's name.
Oh
It's
my
a, sort of
God.
a personal area for me, having watched him die of starvation in the Weevil famine.
Chet,
She is so scared.
are we having an argument?
Nope.
Jet Jr. it is.
I wonder why she had a kid in the first place. I mean, I guess that's just what you do.
Computers?
That was Norm's department.
Yeah,
Maybe
where's
you can ask
Norm?
him in the terminal.
Great idea. I'll just send the other vault a message.
This is great because it's so, like, it's getting so complicated. Like, who knows what? Like, when we're finding out who knows what and stuff. Like, when he says to her, he probably has heard that Norm is in some internship thing in the 31. And then it's like, let's ask Norm. You can just message him in the other vault. And she, of course, knows that messaging the other vault is like she's going to be talking with the computer. And she knows why Norm is there. And she thinks that Norm is probably dead. Like, the more we find out about the characters, and especially the ones who have a sketchy background, like her, the deeper the story gets, and the more interesting any scene gets when you see them. And they're like, she's the same cheerful person as we've seen since the very first episode, but now we know so much more. And the tone gets so much darker when we actually realize what is happening, even if she's exactly, like, acting exactly the same. I really want to see her in the flashback. Like, what was her role? What did she do before? Sorry? Cog had cheese and rice.
Where are you? I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you.
I'll be right there.
Oh, stairs.
Mess, you really are a disgusting, filthy animal, aren't you? Oh. So you found water. But you're out of food.
Oh.
Starvation is a heck of a way to kick the bucket.
Oh, he's been there for a while.
All you have to do is wait until the surface is safe to recolonize. Then we'll all head up for Reclamation Day.
And when is that exactly?
When there's no one left on the surface to disagree with us.
Great. You could just let me go home. People are gonna notice I'm missing.
Oh, we have a protocol for everything, including when someone goes missing from a vault. Your overseer will handle it. No one is coming for you, buddy.
Yep.
What hope do you have against the greatest achievement in the history of vertical integration?
I feel like now he's gonna crack it.
You're in over your head.
He's like, this is the greatest invention. And then he's gonna, like, press one button and, like, open the door or something.
So you think my dad is gonna lead you to your family, which means you think your family's still alive after 200 years, and somehow I'm the optimistic one?
Yeah, exactly. This is great. Oh, that's not.
Your daddy. Always making new friends.
So gross. This looks crazy though. And what is that sound? I don't know if I'm ready for more monsters.
We can just ask her.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hi there.
Oh.
I'd like one bowl of flea soup.
Sure.
So,
Oh my God.
just wondering if you happen to speak.
Terrible.
I got some crackers if you want them. They're in my other pants.
Oh, I'm okay, but
I love
it's hot, miss.
I love these random characters that we meet for probably one scene.
Yeah. So,
Like the guy with the
happen
diaper
to
or
have seen a man passing by in a sort of oversized outfit made of metal?
He drove my son.
Oh.
Oh.
Just my kind of luck. Cocksucker owed me money.
Sorry for your money.
He went that way.
Thank you.
Sorry for your loss
If you
of
find
money.
any money on the body, it's mine.
Don't take it.
Question.
Really funny.
What exactly is it you plan on doing once we find your daddy?
That's my question as well.
I'm gonna bring him to justice.
To court.
They don't give up hope. Like you say you did, but really it's still in there.
Yeah, the hope of finding his family and stuff. What was he looking at? Oh, drive-in theater with his movie. That would be so weird. I think the fact that, like, it's very interesting, the fact that he is, or he was, a famous person, like, before everything happened. So I think that's very cool that then during the show we find out more and more of, like, all the time, stuff that, like, he has reminders of his old life all the time. With the Vault-Tec posters and those things, and then his name popping up in different, like when he was watching the movie in the Super Duper Mart and stuff like this. I don't know, I like that's the only kind of character we could have that kind of stuff with. The moments of like stopping and being like, oh my god, reminded of like 200 years of your life that you've gone through since your life was that. Because if it was just some normal regular person who then became a ghoul and then survived for 200 years, they would not get reminders of themselves everywhere, especially when the world is just a desert, or at least California is. Oh my god, a vault. Isn't that random, or did they just like do that on purpose, that all the vaults are inside other random buildings like drive-in theaters? And because the Vault 4 was inside that research lab or hospital or whatever that was, and now we're in the movie theater. Because then Vault 33, or no, that's not true, because Vault 4 we also saw when they came out of it, we saw the box outside just on the sand, you know, so there's many entrances, I guess.
What you knew?
And now you do too, so what are we gonna do about it?
Yeah.
What do you mean, what are we gonna do?
Let's make a plan.
I told you, I'm not a spy. I'm not a red. I'm a fucking Hollywood actor who likes horses and cars.
And you also happen to be famous. And fame is a rare kind of power. You get to sit in rooms that I can't.
Yeah.
Meet people that I could never
Meet people like who?
Are you familiar with Robert House?
Yeah, let's go hang out in Vegas.
I'm familiar with Robert House. The guy owns half of Las Vegas.
He's also building a privately owned missile system in Las Vegas with enough firepower to follow through on your wife's proposals. When the bombs drop, it'll be Robert House that presses the button.
Okay, right.
Are you asking me to spy on the wealthiest man in America?
No, just go hang out. Kill him?
You want me
Your
to?
wife is going to Vegas next week to sell cold fusion to Robert House.
Oh, great.
Then he'll have everything he needs to press that button unless you stop him. Play nice with your wife and get on that trip to Vegas.
So he has to go back home. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm like, where's this gonna go, this journey? Road trip.
Well, I still have one.
When the world goes down in flames, at least you'll know your hands are clean.
Created to stir today with remarks on the escalating war.
Look at this kitchen.
With Kelsey News, he stated that the question might not be whether the world will end, but merely who will push the
Who
button.
will push the button?
More
Well,
on that
it will be
story
him.
after a word from our sponsor.
That robot arm coming from the ceiling, too. That kitchen is fantastic. then they're gonna come together and be like, hi honey, you want a drink? Let's drink. Yeah, like everything is normal.
Welcome home.
That would be so hard. Oh. Like, I love that we are seeing
Looks
new
like
vaults
Daddy
and then
took
we'll
a detour.
and then we see what they experimented there. And
Never seen a vault like this before.
well, you've seen like 2 vaults, honey. 33, 33, and 4.
You've been to a lot of vaults. You must like them.
Every time I step foot in one of these concrete shoeboxes, I gotta make peace with the fact that I might finally learn what happened to my wife and my daughter.
Yeah, I guess it is the wife and the
They'll
daughter
be
he's after.
alive, dead, or something far worse.
Yeah.
I know about the experiments. Been to Vault 4.
Vault 4 is the best case scenario.
To be fair, it was a little weirder than the one I came from.
How many towns did they destroy down in Vault 4?
Yep. That's right. She thinks that her vault is so perfect. But I like that she has now found out what her dad really was doing.
Well, what I'm curious about is why he even came at all.
Is that a red hat?
Ain't you a little curious too?
I am curious. Thank God we're going down there. I mean, I'm sure it's not gonna be great. But this is what I mean. I wonder how many vaults are still like functional and people are still alive out of the 100. Because we've seen, well, here's 33, of course. 32 is now has people in it, but everyone was dead before. 31 has no people, or kind of, but not really. Vault 4 seemed relatively normal. But of course, then there's all the level 12 stuff and all of that. Yeah, now this, at least the top, the surface level of Vault, whatever did they show the number, 24, does not look great.
It's not my fault. I was born in a vault. And it's not your fault that your parents were or are related.
And it's not my fault my parents were or are related.
Feels good to say it out loud, doesn't it? I know what it's like to wonder if people look down their nose.
She's just here for the snacks.
Tree. A regular person can have an ingrown
Yeah,
toenail.
what is this?
We're gonna change the rules, right?
No inbreeding in the vault. We're gonna change that, right?
No, that's not what this is about. The rules are good,
Oh
but that
my
doesn't mean
God.
those of us who are products of inbreeding need to feel bad. You understand?
Come on.
Let's go have sex. My twin brother. Just like Game of Thrones. Welcome to the future. Snack and grooming kit. So these were... Oh,
You must be so hungry.
these were left for the people when they wake up.
You'll die a slow, painful death. If you were
Really?
willing to go into cryo, you could always let me inject you with this guy right here. It really would be a whole lot easier. For both of us.
What does it do?
It kills you. Quick and painless.
Good.
Your body will rapidly decompose, turning into a dust that will get circulated through the ventilation system, ultimately making its way into your cornfields back home. Not so bad if you think about it. Then you won't have to deal with all the headaches of being alive.
I mean, that's true.
What are you doing?
200 years of planning in order for everything to go just right. That seems like a lot of work if you ask me.
Stay back. Stay back.
I think plans are
Thank
slightly
you.
overrated, personally.
No, wait, I need that to threaten you. What are you doing?
I need that to threaten you.
No, you can't just solve them all. No, they're supposed to come out once every 30 years. This isn't even a cogent plan, it's just chaos.
Agreed.
Once every 30 years, that's the plan. Yeah, that's what I thought. So Betty first, then 30 years later it was Hank, and then 30 years after that, and that was Steph. So that was the plan, and now he's gonna wake all of them up.
Thawing everyone.
This is fantastic. I mean, they're probably gonna kill you, maybe.
Chaos, though.
Look at him.
Chaos is easy.
He looks so cool. Oh my god. See, again, like, whenever we jump from one scene, where one scene ends, and I'm like, oh my god, what is gonna happen here next? And then the scene ends and the next one starts, and we don't stay in the same place. And I'm like, oh crap, you know? And then we start see where we're going next, and I'm never disappointed. I'm never like, no, who cares about this? I want to go back there and see what came out of, like, when they come out of those pods and whatever. But I definitely want to see what's happening in this vault. And then I definitely want to see when we see Max, for example, like what's happening with him. And, you know, like, I want to follow every storyline equally, which is quite rare, I think.
More matching jackets.
But these are red.
Why would Vault-Tec allow communists in one of their vaults?
I wouldn't be so sure they did.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's the invention of Justin Thoreau. So how did they come into the vault? Or is it like he has one vault as well or something, and he can test how it works with his invention that he has, which is these things that you put in the neck and whatever. And then this is the experiment of this vault. Or has people who have bought the control thing or gotten it, or his people or someone like invaded this vault and put these on people, made them communists, or were they communists already and then the thing was put on? So many questions.
Our enemy has chosen our interest upon it over the interest of...
And then there's some like brainwashing video in Mandarin and English.
These are Americans. The Vault turned them into communists.
It's like, I need a drink. What was that? I don't know. So the dad was just here? Or is he still down here somewhere? Well, something is down here. We wouldn't be in this kind of suspense if something wasn't coming.
Well, hello there, Sugar Bob.
Ew.
Looks like your daddy picked himself up a guinea pig.
He put that thing?
I fix everything. Go home.
So this is the dad trying to talk to her through this guy. Is this the son of the flea soup lady? Or is it someone... Yeah. Or is it someone from this vault? No, everyone from this vault is dead. But where was the dad telling him what to say? Yeah.
You ever seen your daddy use one of these before?
No.
You gonna take his advice?
And go home?
He won't stop hurting people.
No shit.
Well, then we better get going.
I wonder if those are like her favorite snacks, sugar bombs, or his favorite or something, you know, to get her attention. And that's what he was calling her to. So this is now some headquarters place? Is he in Vegas already?
462,311 unread messages.
Well, let's get to it.
Let's go.
You better listen to me, every one of you.
But first, let's have some coffee. That has been here for 200 years? Like, what is this place? He clearly knows his way around. Oh. Okay. He changes one suit for another, and a golden pig boy. Well, they're global comms. Because there's clearly no one else here, but this place looks untouched. Or maybe he did make it to Vegas, because the Ghoul and Lucy were talking that Vegas was not hit because of Robert House. But where's Robert House then?
This is Hank McLean, reporting for duty, sir.
Sir.
Nobody in Vault-Tec knows I'm here. And nobody in Vault-Tec knows much of anything.
Well, is there Vault-Tec anymore?
Wanted to let you know I'm still alive. I hope you are too. I'm in Vegas these days.
Yeah,
back
okay.
in your old stomping grounds, actually. Trying to pick up where you all left off. Looks like a couple of the Vault experiments ran into some speed bumps. 24 made progress on the brain-computer interface, miniaturization. But I'm confident that if I just roll up my sleeves, I can bring it all home for you.
To make the same device but smaller?
Then we can finally talk about my promotion.
What the fuck are you talking about promotion? The world is gone. It's just a desert. Who cares?
I'm going to complete the work you started.
He's crazy.
When this is all over, you will be begging me to help you.
Okay. So that was for Robert House. That message? Again, I feel like there's just more questions. Right. A roller coaster. So we're in an amusement park. I just remembered that in one of the episodes last season, the outro was about a drive-in movie theater. And now we were in a drive-in movie theater, finally. A casino. Lucky 38, you never know, almost there. Your dream city awaits. I don't know, man. Great. Alright, season 2 is on. For some reason, like, I liked this episode, like I like every episode of the show, but for some reason, this one felt quite long. Often, even though they are similar length, I mean, this was 1 hour. Are they always 1 hour? But this one felt very long. I think the beginning went quite fast. And then I was like, oh, we're already halfway through. But then the second half, for some reason, felt like very... Even though everything was interesting that we were seeing, it felt like it was dragging a little, I think. But again, I think I'm a little confused with Hank. Like, what is he doing? How far ahead was he of the Ghoul and Lucy? Why did he go to the Vault 24? Like, why did he go down there and then put the thing on that guy's head. And was that guy the son of the fleet lady? Where was he, like, controlling him from? And what was that whole thing? And then all of a sudden he was in Vegas already in this Vault-Tec place that I didn't really understand what that place was. But he had 400,000 messages that he needs to listen to. And now he's gonna finish someone's work. I'm assuming that that is Robert House, because he was saying sir. And at least so far, Robert House is the only one who is like above him, except for Bud Atkins, who is a little pot now, with his brain floating there. So I don't think that's gonna be a big authority in his life anymore. And Barb was also someone who was above him that we knew, or that we know of from the flashbacks and stuff. I think it's very interesting that we saw Cooper talking in the flashback with Moldaver, and she told him to go back home and pretend that everything is fine so he can go to Vegas with her. I'm assuming that will happen. I'm assuming that will happen at the same time when Lucy and the ghoul arrive to Vegas, so there is like 2 arriving to Vegas things at the same time in the same episode, in 2 timelines. And I think right now the most interesting thing for me is Norm in the Vault 31, and he just opened all the freaking pods. Even though that's reversible, I guess, because the Bud kept going like, you should go in your dad's pod. So it's not like once you're woken up, that's it. The pod is like, you can't use it anymore, or it's, you know, like clearly you can just go back in there if you want. But my God, I can't wait what that will be like, those people when they wake up. What is their interaction with each other? What is the interaction with Norm, with Bud? Are they gonna get out? Are like, you know, what is gonna happen in the vaults? Are 32, 33, are they gonna get out there and tell them stuff? Or like, you know, or are they all gonna be like, we need to fight against Norm now and kill him? We didn't see Maximus at all, again. So I'm guessing maybe next episode we will find out more about like what's going on in the Brotherhood. Why did Dane save his life again and promote him again? And what is the plan of the Overlord Brotherhood? Whatever his title is, the old guy. And are they actually gonna move forward with that plan somehow? Like the building the new Brotherhood and something like that. Still, question that I have is about that is, he just disappeared. We haven't seen him. Maybe if we have an episode focusing more on the Brotherhood, maybe in that episode we would show him as well. Justin Theroux's character seemed like he's gonna be in more of this season, not just one scene kind of guy. And I guess, yeah, he's the inventor of that control chip thing. And is he gonna be alive still today now? Or are we only gonna see him in flashbacks? And is Robert House gonna be alive as well? Because like Lucy was saying to the ghoul, like the fact that you still think that your family is alive after 200 years, that I think that makes you an optimist, even though you always call me too optimistic. Which is true, like why does he think that they are still alive? Is there a possibility that they would still be alive and that they would be with Robert House? So he clearly has some kind of way of keeping himself and other people alive, maybe? I loved the way we introduced the ghoul and Lucy again for season 2. You know, like, where are they now? And we start with him being hanged at the pool and her inside the dinosaur head. That whole scene was so them. Both of them were very... He was so him and she was so her, you know, like so classic Lucy. Like, maybe we should negotiate, not just shoot. And he's literally hanging from the thing. But they escaped. Again, like a lot of really epic gore stuff with the heads exploding and that whole fight there at the pool. Very Fallout-y episode. which I really like. I'm a little bit like thinking that I should have waited a little between these 2 episodes, between the seasons, to give it a little bit of rest, to be like, okay, now let's start season 2. Now I just literally jumped right in. But that's okay, it's done. It's done now. Him escaping with Janie felt realistic, because I was like, how did he hear all that from the earpiece? Hear his wife say those things and then just stay there and pretend that everything is fine. But clearly he didn't. I mean, now when he then saw Moldaver and she convinced him to stay and pretend that everything is fine and be all nice to your wife, so she's gonna take you to Vegas with her, that would be so hard. And now it makes sense. But again, the birthday party where we have seen them when the bombs dropped in the first episode of season 1, that is not in Vegas. So they go to Vegas, come back. I wonder how long still after this, after he finds out all these things about the wife and everything, how long from there till the bombs drop? How long is the time there in between? And Chet with the baby. He's really, really funny. His character is really funny. And the fact that Steph doesn't give 2 shits about this kid. She calls him an it and doesn't even want to give it a name. And then Jet is like, everyone calls him Jet Jr. And she's like, yeah, well, there we go. Even though it's not even his kid. Like, why would she want a kid in the first place? Is it just to like keep this going, you know? Like, that when we're gone, the next generation will take over and keep doing all these horrible things that we have planned. Because she is very scary when she was opening the orange or whatever that was. And Chet is just like, you can see how scared he is of her, and he has no escape. She's the overseer, and they live together, him with this random woman and this random baby. But he is really funny. The main questions I have now. What is in all the other vaults? We've only seen a few so far. What is happening in all of the other ones? What is Hank's plan, and what is he doing, and where is he? And is Robert House alive? And all that. And then the Ghouls family, where are they? Is it possible that they are somehow alive? And how old are they if they are alive? What's gonna happen when the people come out of the pods and Norm is there in the Vault 31? And is Maximus possibly now somehow like in charge or in like a higher rank in the Brotherhood? And what is happening with him? And what is happening with Thaddeus? I think those are my main questions. Great. What a great show. I really, really, really like it. And I love seeing that the vibe from first season, at least, I think at least based on this first episode, the vibe stays the same ridiculous, crazy, colorful, hilarious, gross, disturbing stuff, which I love. That's what we all love, I guess. So thanks for watching. I can't wait to watch this entire season. So you can like, subscribe the video, all those things, and thank you for everyone for support, Patreon and members on YouTube and everything like that. And I will see you in the next video. All right, bye guys.